Hello guys, Alta here, the Paladin. So this patch, I think we have a big winner as a Paladin. I think at the moment, because today is 21st of October in the morning. I already done a lot chest farm, and it was a quite good drops. I tried to do a quick update, as I said, on the Paladin, and what I'm trying to do. Frigid Down looks like is one of the best at the moment, as a even tanking, even for the Paladin as well, because Elemental Version and Enchanted Ward, uh, really can have in two of them in this mount, because look, 2.6 and 3, and here 2.6 and 3. So even if you update, it will be stays the same. Enchanted War, Elementary version, and little wellness, what is a good, but I take away the health because 2% health is too much. I mean, in if I can put elementary version, I prefer elementary version um, instead of health. So you see the old gear, if I would like to have elementary version is 3.1%, in a Frigid Down is 2.6%, and Enchanted War 3%. Now compare, because if you have grids, this is, let me see then, yeah, you see the conditions is not anymore 5, it's just 3%. So maybe you can question me, but I think Enchanted Ward overall, any light and heavy attack could be strike, thrust, slash. It will be take 3% any. So it's still better than you're gonna have here, whatever, just 3% strike condition. However, you can say because this is absorb, it's fine. Yeah, this is absorb, so it's technically force strike is better, and enchanted ward technically is base damage. But because you have an overall, I think enchanted ward after the long year testing those ones is much better. So because today I say I starting to planning and not just I said my own plans and my think what I'm gonna do, how I would upgrade my paladin in a better way. I going full frigid, and I still looking for us unmoved to change it. Maybe I'm gonna use void dark blade, but once is I gonna find that ring on unstoppable or interruptible when you are exhaust. The new sets is just not made for defense. Yeah, we have few of them like this one. It's not bad. Yeah, you see 5% elemental damage overall. What is good. But one offensive is I don't need. Gem slot is good. Slash condition, what is could be I think over 5% is if I find one defensive slot and gem slot, and I will have elemental hunger, yeah, slash condition and let's say trust condition, that would be good because at least I need two in this gear. At least I need two um, how you call a physical damage reduction. So slash and thrust would be awesome, and defensive slot. It will be huge, but defensive slot is not bad. Strike, thrust by missing the gem, because the gem is as a absorb. Unfortunately, didn't still fix it. This one didn't show it. A gem as a absorb is still the highest one because it's overall absorb. So the gem is must have. All right, so we can talk a lot about this one. As I say, if I find something good, if you find this, that's why it's good the chest runs. If you find elemental hunger, so this is from the chest, not from the catacombs, yeah? You still can drop for the catacombs, but I would, what if you have Archon, Frost, and I don't know, fire protection, what about the nature and all this? So I would like to think is the better if you have slash condition and thrust condition, or thrust or strike, or at least two physical. It will be plus gem and another defensive, and that would be huge. the shield, I think this, if I can see, look, if I can use this enchanted ward and shield defense, I chose this one. I'm gonna see later on the shield, because I didn't check properly the shield, what I should do. Look, I have a lost shield. I found this one. In the New War body, yeah, your body says, because could be even in a tower shield, but unfortunately it didn't drops me for the tower shield at all, just in a kite shield. This cleans in a block, because if I would find in a tower shield, it will be huge for the PvP. Because I'm so slowly, I'm prepared for the PvP, and I'm waiting to stabilize what is the meta and how do I make a full defensive for them. So I have here a lot. Very good how you call shields by strike condition, flame condition, offensive and skill. So sturdy shield defense. Look, in a shield defense is 3.5 here. What is damage reduction, overall damage reduction. And here I have shield defense 4% overall damage reduction. Let's jump to the weapon. So now I chose one, but I have more weapons. What I have already my plan this week, and hope so I'm gonna have a lot Umbra shot, because already this morning I farmed 1,200. So let's see how I upgrade it. Not this one. Three-quarter. Yeah. So you can see I have some named items. What is very good, a refreshing move. I did tested it. Let's see this. So I'll show you about this, because how does it work. So first of all, I'm gonna cast Sacred to see the timing. So 14 second, yeah, 14 second Sacred. 16-second cooldown for budget. Now, because I'm using refreshing move, yeah, as I say right, yeah, in this one. Refreshing move, the old one, yeah, the old one. I'm gonna use it, and you're gonna see, because technically the cooldown is gonna finish earlier, even it was longer for the budget. You see, it was already finished earlier than the sacred. So it's not working for both weapons, but for working for one. What is important, this one, so I'm gonna use refreshment, because it's reduce your cooldown overall for even for your life stuff and your flail. And plus I'm gonna use mending vortex, because I told you this is 40% compared to the 800 item level 36. And yeah, it's give you weaken at 20%, but here I go refresh, bear Mandy protection, and I gonna, and yeah, I gonna have base damage increased 2%. You're gonna up for 800, it will be 2%, and here I have already ability damage 6%, and like to have a 2% per perk, but because I don't focus on the damage more. But base damage increase, I increase the healing as well for Mendiv Vortex, but I'm gonna need to test it, and of course I need to change the guess. So then I'm gonna go for Vengeance, and for Vengeance, touch charm, you're gonna see here in this skill I'm gonna put I didn't have yet at the moment. In this one I have Sacred. I can put Sacred straight on, what is very good, because I already have Savior and Sacred, like in well, whatever, which gear I think I put in come on, and here, yeah, Sacred. So it's 6% outgoing healing in 800 gear score, so it's 6% plus Savior when it's low HP, and plus 25% this one when it's life stuff. Any life stuff heal over time is not affected, so is outgoing heal is not outgoing heal is increased 25% when it's not affected by any life stuff heal over time effect. So I'm focusing on the splash heal. So when is no splash heal, no affected by any, yeah, any overtime, straight on, I'm gonna heal this one more, and plus he have under 50% HP, like somebody close to me, and I don't have time to focus on target healing on them. That's why I like splash heal, and I focusing in splash heal because I could make it 11 seconds. So it's 11 second. Every 11 second I can heal at least like 3k. Yeah. So outgoing healing power if or protection heals an ally below 50%. So I was thinking to use this because I don't know, maybe because if I use it myself, yeah, is outgoing healing power, it will be increased on ally below 50%. So maybe on myself only, it's good because I got healing power on myself. What is still good because I need extra for 3 seconds, what is not that much. So there is two. Look. So splash of light, if you debuff, yeah, and another splash of light, you remove a debuff, is give you 16% weapon damage per second. So that it will be huge in PvP. Because if I put, let's say, one in a weapon, this it should be the weapon. Maybe I'm gonna use this one. Because this is if I and one if I put in skill, let's say somewhere, because it's another extra healing. I need to test this one because that too should be working because and this one as well in a ring. But this is so yeah, so this one need to test because 25% anyway is still better. Yeah, 25% plus 16% or every 3 seconds, instead of having this because I don't do target healing. I don't do somebody who does let's say if I do a target healing, yeah, that would be huge because you heal 25% more straight on. Yeah, and plus savior and 15% plus 30%, 45%. So yeah, it's not that. Research I did, as I told you in previous, because I did tested it not working if you change your weapon, but I got from how you call it, attribute. I think here you see, but this is working even you swap your weapon. It's still working on it. So yeah, I'm gonna use usually I using 200. Yeah, for armor 350, and here the damage just because to make almost equal each time. Now let's continue because I have a lot of things to do. I just have no time. I gotta have no time to play them much. Now let's start the air ring. Is a big pain in the ass this air ring stuff and all jewelry because so definitely I need refreshment. Definitely I need a defensive slot here. Definitely I need a gem slot. If I have two defensive slot is much better, but I need this one. I need refreshment and a regeneration. Uh, regeneration because in catacombs, two things you can upgrade: your damage and HP, but not your healing. And regeneration is do a huge self healing if I get like 30k HP. So that would be a this is I talk later about this one. So that would be a huge. So let's see. And you can still farm the all perk amulets. You see, and I found this one, the amulet, another infix only just today. Infix, so sorry for my expression. Jane absorb in a silence. Very conditional and not the best. So I find this one. Now, Refreshment, huge. Regeneration, huge. On Hurt Rune Heal, huge. However, this is could be not the best one. Gem is huge. Now the only worst thing I don't have it. I mean the best thing, not the defensive slot. So instead of this health rune, because this one is already doing a lot damage if I do 2 or 3 2 or 3 enemies around me already healing myself 6k, what is already having a lot survive. But this one is more surviving. Where I just dropped this. Yeah. So yeah, it's healing hurt or regeneration is good. Refreshment is good. Now I'm gonna lose outgoing healing, and I need the outgoing healing, the sacred. So I need it so badly. Ring is good. Sacred, healing breeze, and purify. In a PvE, you don't need that much debuffing, but because I'm using healing and damaging a lot, my hurt rune is charging very quick. So at least one purify hurt I need to depurify myself. At least healing breeze is very good, still good for healing because I'm healing somebody else. Sacred is I have to increase my HP, just little bonus or whatever, but it's very hard to find a ring with purify, healing breeze, and sacred. These three I need it so badly for ring. Now the amulet. Yes, I got strength. Where is that? A strike protection. If somebody asking me, I have strike protection, but not sure if I use the amulet. I'm very confusing because look this amulet: frozen protection, arcane protection, thrust protection, flame protection, and defensive slot. Sounds good, but it's still not the best one. Percent HP, 4.5 divine health from all incoming healing effects. So divine I should have. Divine is very good. Health is not mandatory. I don't think so. Wellness is still good if you have, instead of that. But very hard. So I would I would advise if I have thrust, strike, and slash protection. Now that would be huge. One gem and one defensive slot. So that I would go for it. Because just imagine build up your gear again, like how you call any type of elemental damage. It would be a lot because almost you have 6, if I remember. Yeah, around 6. So not easy to make out. So I think I'm gonna use at the moment this because divine is good. Health is not the best one. Slash protection is just good for against slash and bleeding, like I think is here. So what I forget to tell. So yeah, the attribute I'm using, at least 25, is you don't have to. You can put more in focus or a little bit in constitution. I'm using different kind of food. As you know, there one food is I don't know, is super one. This spring tide crumble is give you at least 51 food. I still have like more than 100 somewhere in my inventory. So, and I use this artisan roasted rabbit. Seasoned vegetables give you 48, and those ones give you 44. So that's why I say so. In a dungeon or in catacomb, I use most in focus and strength. So I like to have at least like similar in damage and healing, because I still do some healing as well, and a little bit more in constitution to have at least 200 here. All right, that's it. Thank you very much. So next video in next week, and I keep you upgraded what I did before. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.